controversial phone call on CNN by the spokesperson for Jose Baez. And now, Florida judge is not giving Casey Anthony's lawyer exactly what he wants.
It's not hard to imagine that Jose Baez feels probably a little snake-bitten today. You saw him defending his spokesperson, Todd Black, earlier in the newscast. Now a judge says no to some motions that Baez filed late last week. First Look Fox, Tracy Jason live at the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Tracy, the judge granted Jose Baez 7 requests last week, but we've been waiting for his decision on some other motions, right?
Well, that's right. Actually, on those other 2 motions, the judge declared those moot, which I'll explain in just a moment why. But we're talking about the 3rd motion right now. And basically, Baez filed that motion in order to stop the state from testing or tampering with all the evidence, because really he feared that the evidence would be damaged or even ruined and that his own experts would not be able to use it. It's an important request, especially now that we know the grand jury has handed down a murder 1 indictment against Casey Anthony, and the prosecution's case will hinge greatly on all that forensic evidence. But today, Judge Stan Strickland said, no way, he's not granting that. He sees no logical reason to stop additional testing. In regard to that second, less monumental half of Baez's motion, that all the evidence be preserved and that he be given advance notice of any additional testing so his experts could be there, the judge said sure, as long as he in no way interferes. By the way, Judge Stan Strickland also said that the state will make every effort to preserve large enough samples of the evidence so the defense can eventually use it, Mike.
All right, so Tracy, this was Jose Baez's last motion so far, right?
Yeah, it is his last motion. Like we mentioned, 2 others were declared moot. First, we're talking about his motion to allow Casey to travel to points of interest, and the second one had the evidence sealed. Judge Stan Strickland said earlier this week that because it's a murder 1 indictment, those motions are moot. This one, very, very important, especially since, Mike, I just spoke with Randy Means at the state attorney's office, and he tells me that the state didn't even present all of their evidence to the grand jury, so you can assume there will be more additional tests.
All right, Tracy Jason, live at the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Tracy, thank you. We're all getting a legal lesson today.
You're welcome.